What's up, world? What's up, world? How y'all doing? We back again. I got a carrier unit. They say it's not cooling. I just walked up to the unit and it's not doing nothing. Power's on. Don't hear the blower. Feel the blower. Feel the vibration. This unit running. Projecting heat. Alright, so let's get to it. Let's get to this unit right here. Let's get y'all set up. Alright, y'all, so let me get my drill. I'm gonna start checking some power and see if we got power. Too early. Man, I'm about to go get one of them cameras, man. So we about to get my meter and we about to test some voltages. That's what I'm saying. I'm about to show y'all anyway. Well, so yeah, all this is high voltage, so we gotta be very careful when dealing in this stuff. This your compressors, capacitor, contactors. We about to see what we got. Even me showing y'all, I got to be careful. We just gonna see what we got, y'all. So let me hook this up right here. Put it on voltage. All right, so this is how I do it. I'm gonna see if it got power from R to C. But first, I'm gonna just, y'all hear that? Sound like something. Push this one up. So none of the contactors are doing anything. So alright, let me see if I got power from R to C. I got nothing. Got nothing. So let's go to our transformer. Got nothing. It's a 208 system. I'm about to put y'all down. But y'all get the gist. I'm gonna check from common to 208 to see if I got 208. And it's saying I got 8 volts. So push the contactors in, everything's humming. Transformer don't got 208 volts, it got 8. Shit not making no sense. So, but from one leg to ground, I got 120. Gotta use my chopstick action. So no 208. So that's not gonna give me no low voltage to transform it over. So this is a transformer. So this take high power and transform it into low voltage to basically control everything in my low voltage circuit. So that's basically, this low voltage controls high voltage. So not use my hands. This is all low voltage. this sends a signal to push this plunger in to allow high voltage to come out to the motor or whatever it has to power. But I'm not even getting 24 volts, and I'm not even getting main power to the transformer. So we ain't gonna make this harder than what it gotta be. Let's go to the disconnect. Okay, this is not good. So yeah, they need a disconnect, and you can smell the burnt smell. So yeah, this disconnect got to get replaced. So I can't do nothing until I replace this. So one, I gotta call and get approval to see if I can replace this. I'm pretty sure they're gonna let me replace it. We're gonna replace that, then we can come back and see where we at. Pretty simple. Situations like this, I knew the voltage was looking weird. I'm not even getting 208 to the transformer. Nothing's on the board, so you gotta just trace everything back and say, okay, I know that this is getting controlled by the main source. So I'm about to call and get approval on that, and I'm gonna get back with y'all. All right, y'all, so we did get approval. I got the disconnect. I'm trying to make this video a little shorter than my other videos, man. I got the disconnect, just roped it up to the supply house and got my disconnect. That was like a hour drive. I got 50 amp fuses and a 208 disconnect. So we're gonna have to do some reconfiguring. Not really, not too much misconfiguring, because this one got the same disconnect right here on it. Liquid tight fitting. So yeah, it's basically the same thing. It's a lot of walking, man. But yeah, this ain't gonna be too crazy. Shouldn't be too crazy. So yeah, number one thing we're gonna do is take this out. So let's take it out. Thought I was crazy, huh? No, man, you got to disconnect the main power from coming downstairs. So what we got to do is go downstairs and lock out the unit so nobody can cut the breaker on while I'm up here, and then y'all won't ever get a Rookie HVAC video again. So I was just basically seeing if y'all was gonna catch on before I caught on. So yeah, we got to cut this main power off. So what I'm about to do is go downstairs, lock it out, and we can come back. All right, so I'm at the panel. I think it's RTU number 2. So RTU number 2 warehouse. I'm gonna say RTU in the sales floor. Cut it off and see. All right, so we back up here. I just cut the breaker off. We about to see if this got power. 0, 0. Come on, bro. 0. No humming. No humming. No humming. I'ma still check main power. This ain't nothing, to be honest with you. But I just want to make sure. I kind of know it's the one, because I'm not getting any of them voltages that I once had before. So gotta trust your meter. But I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. I'm only gonna come in this with insulated gloves. So I ain't even gotta really worry about that too much. I don't like changing disconnects and stuff of that sort. This your line voltage right here, coming from the top. So we gonna check power right here. kind of damn hard to do. So let me put y'all down. I'm gonna check power real quick. Extra checking more stuff, but you just go in these holes right there, and so 1 2 see if you got 208, 1 2 see if you got 208, 1 2 see if you got 208, and just check it like that. So all right, I'm about to go lock it out at the breaker with my lockout, just so nobody cut it on while I'm up here working. I'm gonna come back down here, we can pop it in real quick. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to be a more precise tech, man. Get faster and just understand the theory more quicker, bro. Alright, so we got the lock up here. All you do is take this, put it over it. Let's just lock it, make sure it's tight. And put the lock on it. So they can't cut this on if they wanted to. Alright, so we can take the key upstairs with us. My battery gonna die too soon, so we're gonna make this video quick as possible. But I'm gonna put y'all up for a little bit using electrical tools, electric screwdriver, insulated gloves. And yeah, my video probably die, but I'm gonna be able to give y'all like a recap and show y'all a little bit of what I'm about to do. I'm about to get in, so yeah. Alright, so we got the wires disconnected. I had to cut that out because them wires were so messed up. Yeah, we still going, man. Like I said, the guy, but yeah, so this is burned up, man. That's bad. Alright, yeah, so this is line voltage just coming from the breaker. It's off. It's your load. It's coming into this, and that powers everything. So let's get the new one on. Like I said, this phone is on 5, so yeah, let's get this in real quick. Ground wires is just basically a safety wires, so if something was to like happen to the unit, everything is tight. Like I said, this is your line, this is your load. If you're changing this, make sure you cut the power off at the breaker. Close this now. We still ain't done. We got to go cut it on, obviously, and take voltages. Shout out to my man E. He had an issue one time where somebody replaced, it is something, but long story short, the phase was wrong. So like I say, I'm one of them techs, man. You tell me something, I'm learning from it. And it wasn't even my situation. So now that we got this hooked up, I'm gonna check voltages and I'm gonna make sure that blower motor is going in the right direction, the fans going in the right direction, and the compressors don't sound horrible. And then we good. So we can go back downstairs and take the safety off, clean up some of our stuff, and we can come back. All right, y'all, so disconnect in. Now for the part that always get me, I'm gonna make sure my connections are right one more time. Fuse is in. All right, about to see if we was right. About to see if we was wrong. Nothing ain't blow up. Compressor cut on. Compressor cut on. Blower motor cut on. I don't know if you can hear it. It don't sound bad. So that proved our theory that it was a disconnect. Let's make sure voltages and stuff look good. See if we got voltages that we didn't have at first. Put this up right here. Didn't see no fans cut on, but I believe they're tied into this relay. So we're gonna see if we got 24 volts from R to C. 24 volts. That's good. We're gonna see if we got a call to Y. Go from C to Y. We don't have a call. We can go put it in the call in a little bit. Check voltage. Gotta be careful because these aren't insulated gloves that I got on right now. Cool. So yeah, that disconnect, man, is causing us all problems. For y'all, yeah, so y'all can see what I'm doing. Alright, man, so I think we good. I know we good. I'm gonna jump it out and on that today. So yeah, the direction of the blower, mind you, the power is on now, so this cut on any time, so be careful when y'all touching this stuff, but the rotation of the fan goes that way. So we just gonna hit the contactor, and you can't see it on the screen, but if it slows down, you can see it's going in the right direction. It's supposed to be going in that direction, and it's doing that. See if this belt need to get tightened up. On the camera it look kind of funny, right? So it's not horrible. I'm gonna tighten it up though. So yeah, I think we good, guys. I'm gonna jump it out real quick just so y'all can see it cut on. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna have to go back and get another belt for that. I didn't know the belt that was spare was actually messed up. That was my fault. But I'm gonna just go ahead and jump this out real quick. I'm gonna keep that on. I'm gonna put it on Y2 so both compressors can run. Should take pressures, right? I should go ahead and take pressures for educational purposes. I might go get my gauges. But yeah, let's see. Alright, y'all, so it's jumped out, but the fans ain't running. So that's for Y2 too. Alright, so I'm gonna check this capacitor. So we got one thing fixed, now we gotta fix another. Capacitors. That's good. That's good. Alright, let me trace this wiring back and I'm gonna get back with y'all. Alright, y'all, so I had to get my brain right. So when you jump it out, the fans don't come on. Fans not coming on because 24 volts is not coming to this relay, which controls the fans. I got it jumper right now, so bypass. I just want to see if the fans work right now. So, all right, yeah. Sorry, I'm in a mode right now where I'm trying to. I can't even explain. I'm trying to. All right, so power off, right? Nah, yeah, power off. So this is the fan wire. This is your voltage that comes to the fan. Right now, I just got this relay bypassed. I just want to make sure all the fans work. Alright, so one fan worked, boom. That compressor cut it on. So now we're gonna try the other one. Hold up. Yeah, I'm in a different mode, man. I like recording, bro, but I be in a different mode when I'm just trying to like, cause now I done put the disconnect in. And again, it's not my fault that it's not working, but now it's like, all right, I done charged them $1,000 for this, not $1,000, I'm tripping. I done charged them some money for a disconnect. Now I gotta see why it's not cooling and heating and doing what it's supposed to do. And again, y'all, make sure the power is off when y'all doing this stuff. I constantly keep checking. Back fan work. So we got something in the circuit that's not allowing 24 volts to come through, and I gotta find that. So if I had a tripod or something, I would set y'all up and find it, but I'm pressed for time right now. I got the disconnect in within the time that I wanted it in, but now we gotta find out why this stuff not working. Alright, y'all, so I'm back, man. I was up here cussing up a storm. So look, how it's wired in, Y2, I don't know, bro. Just only the compressor cut on. But Y1, everything cuts on. Yeah, man. I traced all the wiring back. I just put a call in for cool. Let's see what we got. Let's see, we got a call for cool. Okay. But yeah, I think they good to go, man. Overthinking it, but I just want to see now because my mind on it. So I'm gonna wait a little bit and let the thermostat cut the unit on instead of jumping it out. Alright, y'all, so at the thermostat, everything cut on. I've seen this happen before. Only one compressor is running, both fans running. We check the amp draw on this thing, man. 10.6 amps. Yeah, man, and it ain't even no crazy load in there right now, so for it to be pulling 10, I really want to check the pressures, bro, but I don't want to, bro. See, I think this compressor is cut on too. This one pulling 7. But again, it's not under no crazy load right now, so I'm gonna do that's warm. Ooh, that's hot in a motherfucker. God damn. Alright, that's cold. That cold. Motherfucker getting hot, boy. Alright, y'all, I think they good, bro. To be honest with you, I don't see no signs of overheating on the compressor heads. Yeah, leave a comment, man. But yeah, if I could say I learned something today, which I always learn something, I had an old head told me one time too, like, man, stop jumping it out, just cut it on from the thermostat. And bruh, I would have been up here shaking my head, scratching my head the whole time had I would have just kept jumping it. Like, bro, why isn't so and so happening? But yeah, man. So bloopers. So yeah, we good. We good. Both disconnects, or the old disconnect is right here, as you can see it. New disconnect is in. Compressors, everything working, man. I did ohm out everything and checked the windings on the compressor, ohmed out the contactors, checked the capacitor. Yeah, man, we good. We're gonna clean up and we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't never say that, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe, so your boy can keep this content coming.